Hey guys, Tyrip here, bringing you Warcraft Wednesday once again. We are on Northern Isles, playing for today's spawn in the north. We have Foggy playing as Night Elf, going for a Keeper first build. There's the AOW down, looking to do some creeping over here. Face off against him, we have Agent, playing as Human, going for the Archmage first. Fortunately, the Observer tool that I use for this isn't working quite correctly, so one of the observers is showing up instead of Agent in the top right, but we'll have to soldier on. This match is from a small European tournament. I think it's called the Funny Warcraft 3 Cup. Top first prize was around $1,000 US. Just local European event. Anyway, getting underway. Got a whole bunch of militia coming out. Looks like we're going to see a fast expansion for Agent, perhaps. Foggy doing the AOW creeping, gets a potion of greater healing first. Does have the Wisp out here doing some scouting, so Foggy's going to be aware this camp is being crept, and maybe Agent's looking for that fast expansion. Creeping this out pretty effectively here, barely taking any damage on his units. Just all on the water elemental, which bodes well for when Foggy comes over to harass, but Foggy not actually doing that. Gonna do some more creeping himself. There's the gauntlets there. And no, he's not even going to go for the fast expansion. Teched up. Don't know if the Wisps scouted the tech. And he's just gonna go do some harass of his own. Four footmen here. Kind of important to get this harass off before the Keeper gets to level 3. That level 2 entangle is basically a guaranteed footman every cast, so gotta make the most of this window before that level 2 entangle comes online. What Agent's looking to do here, looking for expansions, doesn't find anything. Tech actually for Foggy as well, going for a couple Moonwells, and I don't see a Hunter's Hall anywhere. Interesting. From in here doing some harass, he's got 5 of them now, and I'm gonna go for the defend as well. Investing in blacksmith and lumber mill, as well as a tower in the base. 3 archers now for Foggy.
A player's force
Not going for any more. Attack. Getting the hunters all up now. A little bit later than I was expecting. Foggy trying to do some creeping here. Here comes the Archmage. Archer focus fire on the AM, takes a bit of damage. Now switches targets to the footman. Hop on defend, a little bit late on the defend activation there though. And they're taking a lot of damage. Footman going down fast here, even with the defend activated. Bit of focus fire on the Keeper. 3 footmen going down here now. Keeper getting very low, pops the greater healing potion. Gonna keep the pressure up. No more mana for entangle, so Agent pretty safe. And pops the shadow melt. He has gone for both water elementals here, so pretty big investment of mana for Agent. Did commit quite a lot to this fight. Suppose he got the greater consumable out of the way, but still don't know if it was worth it for 3 footmen like that. Mountain King coming up next, as well as a Arcane Sanctum. Wonder if we're going to see some rifle caster action. Keeper is back now with some mana. Alchemist joining the fray. And these footmen going down fast. Uh-oh. Aim in trouble. Alchemist on the chase. Now the acid bomb, and that could be the end of the Archmage. Nope, doesn't even need that. Archmage just lets it die. I'm not sure if he spotted that. Or if we can check from his point of view. Don't know if he spotted this expansion going down. Don't think he did. Double Ancient of Law from Foggy, so we might see some bear action this game. Looks like the MK is going to do some creeping militia joining in. Help speed this along. Resources. Okay, he's got quite a lot of lumber, so it doesn't really need all of these peasants chopping away. Oof. These militia getting low here. Got a healing potion now for MK level 2. Expansion getting crept over here. Level 3 on the keeper now. Level 2 on the alchemist. Talisman of evasion. That's kind of crazy. Both these players getting greater healing potions and talisman of evasions from the same camps. Some riflemen coming out now, as well as priests. Very important to get those priests. Otherwise your units are guaranteed to go down to that entangle. Basically solo all the human units. And looks like it's going to be a creeping war. Expansion about to complete now. Going to walk its way over. Creeping his way towards the shop. I wonder if it's going to pick up any items here. Sells off the talisman. Yeah, scroll of healing. Army for Agent not looking too strong here though. Without militia support, I think he'll struggle to win a fight. Foggy at 44 plays 37, so yeah, definitely a big advantage army size right now for Foggy. He's away from his expansion. Tangled Mine going to get cancelled here. Foggy going to TP. Imagine so wants to continue. Oh. He's just like, look, I can't even threaten to kill this, I just have no damage. So he has to back away, do some creeping of his own. Getting close to level 3 on the AM, probably on the MK too. I need to go for like some hero focus now, he's that far behind, maybe some level 2 Stormbolt action. Reinforcements making their way out. And here come the militia, but gonna get spotted. Try to find them there. So 3-3 here for Agent. Fresh rifled straight out of the barracks, gonna go down. Militia in here, but a lot of treants. Gonna be hard to defend this with just one arcane tower. Agent's going after the expansion now though. Close to that Ancient of War there, taking a lot of damage on that rifleman. Let's try and get out of the way of it now. Still taking damage from it. Looks like he's trying to micro. TP back now for Foggy. Where's he gonna land? Ooh, and this Tree of Life going down fast. Only one Wisp here to repair, but the army drops quickly. So one rifle went down to the AEW, and he lost a priest, as well as a footman, I believe it was, so pretty costly there for Agent. Doesn't get their tree and loses a couple units in the process. Oh, maybe if you can get the creepjack off here? No. Him coming back over now. And look at this, Foggy sneaking an expansion onto Agent's natural. Agent, some big trouble here. Did he deny that? Man. Sneaky move from Foggy. Stormbolt chasing down, knocking out a few of these archers. Going back over here. Tree only halfway repaired. And Rifleman should match up pretty well against these Dryads. Comes the acid bomb though. We can get the kill on this tree. Definitely what he needs. That's a full force of wisps coming over now. And we have a couple militia working their way over. Acid bomb continuing to rain down, but Elon Mana now does have a Book of the Dead that might help out. We have a Debt Priest, however, so there we go. Dispelling the treants with them. Could also dispel the Book of the Dead. And he's gonna plop down a tower, not a bad idea. Level 4 on the Keeper though with that Water Elemental dispel. Another unit getting sniped off by the MK though. Picked off quite a few of those archers, only one remaining now, but this is a mighty army of Dryads for Foggy. Getting close to 70 food. Focus on the Alchemist, taking a bit of damage. Now switching over the Dryads. Dryads dropping quickly. 1-1 on the upgrades, Rifleman 1-0. And Water Elemental heading over here. Scout Tower about halfway complete on the upgrade. Okay. Ooh, oh man. Okay, stuffs him out. He's doing a pretty good job slowing things down here. Foggy's walked the AAW over to put some damage on the Scout Tower, but Peasant's repairing and another Dryad dropping. Is this siege going to work for Agent? Look at the other expansion though. Foggy, 3 wisps inside it already. Coming over with Chemical Rage. Straight away getting out of there. Oh! Whoa! Stuff already cooled down. Alchemist gets out of there, but a couple more Dryads going down. So burned the Book of the Dead. I missed that. He must have dispelled most of it. More Dryads going down. These human heroes starting to get up there in levels, close to 4-4 now. Especially on the Alchemist. Archmage rather, that'll be really handy. Level 2 aura, very strong. Doesn't get a very good dispel there on the treants. Another tower going down. Just in here, doing some damage. But Agent staying strong, keeping his units alive, picking off Dryads as he goes. Even with such a huge gold advantage, staying in this one. Oh, but is that the first bear coming online now? A lot of healing for the Alchemist, and with the Rune Brace and not taking too much damage from these Storm Bolts. It's almost like Foggy's baiting him into using it. And there we go, expansion does go down, but I don't think Agent scouted this at all yet.
Forces are under attack.
So perhaps unaware what Foggy really has going on. Rifleman gets picked off here. Oh, but Keeper in a dangerous position. Stormbolt on to the Alchemist, staffed out straight away. And now Foggy just going to use the mobility of the Keeper and the Dryads, run around, distract. Buy time for his expansion to rake in that gold so he can start building a larger and larger army. Has to reproduce some Moonwells though, actually. Supply stuck right now. Just kiting, running around the map. Agent hot on his heels, but not able to get the kills. Could have considered putting down an expansion here of his own. Would have been tricky to defend, but already had 2 towers up, I suppose. Might have been able to make it work. Just gonna let those towers go down for free here. Getting some good damage on the Dryads though with them. He's having to use the rejuve. In the meantime though, getting the red cap, the Warsong battle drums. That's a huge boost to DPS. Goes for the 2nd level damage upgrades as well. Foggy hasn't done so yet himself. AW down here for a little bit of added defense. And bringing along a couple militia. Is he going to try to get an expansion down, or does he know that this is down here? Zone main.
A town is under siege.
2 towers there. Might slow Foggy down a little bit, but not super well defended. Foggy coming in from the rear. This is a pretty beefy army. Foggy still at 67 to agents. Oh, 60. Looks bigger than 60 though. And Foggy just, comes in, does a little bit of a threat. Oh, maybe he can catch these bears. Oh, Foggy a little bit careless with his rally points. Ends up losing 1. Luckily it wasn't 2. But still, once again, just buying time, allowing his expansion to rake in the gold. We'll see out produces agent. Agent back. Put down a couple towers here on the expansion. So Foggy's kiting might backfire a little bit here.
Players' forces are under attack.
Okay, here we go. It looks like they're gearing up for a big fight. He's actually going to TP over to the expansion now. Shut down these towers. Smart play from Foggy. And the Ancient of War still alive. Well, Foggy trying to put down another expansion. It is natural. Towers are gone, but Agent maybe has Foggy cornered a little bit here. Doesn't have another town portal, so if he can't win this fight, he's in big trouble. Okay, in come the Wisps, going to look to dispel all the mana from the casters and heroes. Going for the detonates. Oh, he's going to get right on top of them. Okay, very low on mana. All the casters way in the rear. Bears up front now, doing some big damage to the riflemen. Casters getting in there now, a little bit late. The militia coming in from the side. Bears are dropping fast. Close fight. Looks like Agent may be taking the lead. Level 5 on the MK now. Foggy hasn't really been using the staffs, trying to maybe keep them for the heroes to keep them alive, but all of these units going down here. Foggy losing so much. There we go. Finally gets the staff in. Bear coming in on low. Oh, it gets away. Or gets killed, rather. And there we go. 5-5 now for Agent. Really strong fight for him there. I think, the extra damage upgrade on the rifleman as well as the Warsong battle drums was just slightly too much damage for Foggy. And nice transfer of the healing. Alchemist still in trouble. Ooh, and he goes down. Foggy does have the expansion just about up and running. What is Agent going to do here, though? Is he going to go clear out this expansion? Going to chase any further? So Foggy's... Oh, I was going to say, it's quite risky just running around with this small of an army. Looks like he's brought back the Alchemist from the tavern. Going to look to do some harass. Going to lose his expansion in the meantime, looks like, however. But, just by running these units around, just distracting Agent for a little bit. And Foggy some time to rebuild his army. 47 moment to 57. So I suppose for Agent, he is still an upkeep. It's not all rosy for him. Losing a bit of his income. There we go, expansion down. Should probably try and kill these wisps, so Foggy can't go for another easy expansion there. So the Arcane Sanctum's going to go down to the bear action now. Agent working his way over. with the MK leading the way. Goes for the rifleman first, staffs out, and then TP's out. 2 riflemen down though, pretty good harass from Foggy. Go for another expansion. They're just so hard to shut down for expansions. An agent. 960 gold left in the main. It's got to be slightly troubling for him. And Foggy seeing another wisp. Is he going to go for another expansion down here?
Town is under
Just rubbing salt in the wounds.
A player's forces are under attack.
Stuffs away the bear. Foggy once again looking to get aggressive with his units. Go harass the human base so that Agent can't come over here and harass his expansions. Good work from Agent though, scouting out this tree of life. You know, chuck a tower down over here. Ooh. It's all enough for one more storm bolt, but
A player's forces are under attack.
I'm gonna go for the Dryad instead, which once again is caught with the rally points. Auto Elemental coming over to the tree here. Slowing this bear dispel. Foggy just hit and run. Working out well for him. Tree of Life about to complete here. Agent seems to be unsure where to go,
Town
what to
is
do.
under siege.
I think ideally he'd go for this one first. Otherwise Foggy can just repair it up. Seems like a shame not to take full advantage of how low that's getting.
Player's forces are under attack.
And these treants are just so good at knocking out bases. It's like so expendable.
Town is under siege.
Foggy about to lose the Tree of Life here. This one's still up and running, but also getting some harass from this water elemental. Does always have the Tree of Eternity that can walk over, and there's a pretty good amount of gold in the bank.
Player's forces are under attack.
Foggy not even going for the dispel with these wisps here. A little bit surprising. There it goes. Better late than never. And all the towers going down here. Another militia coming over here. But yeah, the wisps are repairing up that tree. Oh, he TP'd in. Looks like he got a little bit. Oh, and he got level 6 on the Archmage. That's huge. Mass teleportation here. And there we go. Gonna shut down this expansion. Now let's pick up a Dryad potentially. Not quite. Mountain King not quite fast enough, but another expansion down. Okay, yeah. As you would expect. Did sneak another one down here. But this mass teleport might be exactly what Agent needs. Counter the mobility of Foggy. Here we go. TP's in. There's the MK working his way to the front, but in trouble getting in range for a Storm Bolt. Can't quite get it off. Foggy has walked the Tree of Eternity over here, so another expansion. Meanwhile, Agent, nice use of mass teleportation, going to come over and try and knock out the Tree of Eternity now. Foggy, meanwhile, has jumped into a Zeppelin, going to look for some more harass on the base of his own. And another militia out here looking for the next mass teleportation target.
The town is under siege.
So, Agent is whittling away at Foggy now. Doesn't have much left in the bank. Going for the main himself now. And there we go. Mass teleportation. Going for the expansion. Last one. Foggy does still have a bit of gold in the bank. Oh, he sneaks
town
another
is under
expansion up
siege.
there in the north. The mass teleportation really coming in clutch. Looking at all of these bases. And the thing is, if he destroys this one, Foggy has no more gold. Potentially no more wisps. No, he's got a couple. He's sending another one back out to try and expand again. Rifleman doesn't quite spot it. Doesn't engage. Coming over to repair. Agent's base looking quite weak now. Might be in the position where it could go down to just Foggy sending over treants and continually chipping away at these last remaining buildings. Agent didn't go for any levels of masonry, so not the most durable buildings. And here we go. Agent coming over now. But it looks like Foggy maybe just going to go straight on the base race angle. He's going down. Stuffs out the alchemist. Zeppelin gets in there for a pickup.
Are under attack.
I think this last bear's going to make it out of there though. But two riflemen coming up here to the Tree of Life. Is he going to be able to mass teleport to one? He is. Leaves his casters behind though. So split army. Druid of the Claw coming back over. Ooh, is that the end of the Zeppelin? He could really do with that. Makes it over to the trees. Mass teleportation again. Foggy's staffing back to base though. No. Where did he staff to? Oh yep, back to base, getting a clarity. Well. Tough game. Foggy's still got quite a bit in the reserves. Agent doesn't have anything. I don't think I've seen... Oh, he does have one peasant. I think he can make one farm. I'll do some creeping just to get a little bit more gold. A couple more items. Foggy just looming with this Zeppelin, waiting here for the opportunity to drop in that bear, go for the kill on the base. Oh, Agent. Oh, maybe he's trying to mass teleport over here, but the unit got killed. Foggy making use of these treants, doing some scouting, trying to evade Agent. Looks like he's going to come in for another attack on the base. Well, I'm going to scouting the expansion locations. Good enough army here, so many Sorks can slow down. Oh, how did he even spot this? Must have ultra vision. Agent, it's too tall of a task to really take down this base. It's going to have to mass teleport back himself. Here we go, Foggy going in for the kill. These buildings getting super low, and without that last peasant, gotta react quickly. And once again, the Zeppelin with the bear. Now the units are no longer defending. Foggy coming in here. Agent has to react, but without any option to get flying units himself. The Zeppelin's such a huge thorn in his side. Oof. That's a bit of damage. It just seems like Foggy's in the driver's seat right here. Just continually kite, harass, and eventually, even just from sending treants in here to right click down these buildings, should be able to take the victory. We're going to go do some creeping now, get himself some more gold. One more expansion could seal the match.
A player's forces are under
Doing some
attack.
scouting now. Once again, has a decent enough army waiting at base. Without the MK though, can he win a fight against Foggy's army? Closer left behind there. Foggy, I think he's going for the deny there. Don't know if it came through. Oh, Alchemist with the Invis potion. See the units over here. I get a cheeky bear drop. Alchemist activates. Bear jumps back in the Zeppelin. Alchemist using the invul pot. It's going to chunk away at the building here. And in comes the rest of the army. And only a bit of health left on this farm, and that's going to be the match. Foggy taking it out there. Well played in the late game. If Agent just kept that last peasant alive to rebuild a farm, that could have been all the difference. Foggy getting lucky spotting that one in the very, very late game. But well played. You know, that Zeppelin was so well used by Foggy. Just the constant threat of a bear dropping down and doing a little bit of damage to those last remaining buildings, enough to put the screws to Agent so he couldn't really play effectively from then on. Anyway guys, that's it. Thanks for tuning in to another installment of Warcraft Wednesday, and until next time, goodbye and good luck.